was your mama in ha Emma Kwaba UTV and we are from Tobacco about this way chocolate drink. Do you hear any is you share any special ice mineral water dama any a day a bro. Premo to a na said the only bia no Ghana had your coachy about Bremen Yinani about canning in our boom say a via Casiaba what's in it live and they will share the live so our UTV so then about NDC and Yokono or my essential for she mama they are two a jar and Yama Coso Basabasayo a yende a braya broom any tutor to ear costo would be judge median. The various assembly near the and also Eddie Abramos also any Bako share man about for a woman in a man woman probo registration and I said in judge median as in Nano you know Muna a better chain and come on. I also north to MPP at the Subo Airbo NDC force or maybe 2 women so as a woman near Menina Nina if I did judge mediana a costo so you do back on South Africa up an Evia or can a year Nelson Mandela. Yeah, a chill woman at the Subo almost anti-apartheid for South Africa no back home also a bra wedi enfie eduokron enum 95 years na we ni say bebe ni na ye kambo mu say UTV ewia kasebo ye di ni nyina ebebrem ye fa be bimbledi Afia Pokua ye fa ensem no mu chechemu emamo na chechemu ye de shase afi NDC amenyoko no wo mo akache NDC ayen centrofo nhemu mo kase bro ne chese oye ne ekoso ewodi ntwodumedie ye nam so cross so afo a won na hwe special initiative so ye maame hawa kumsi kwa wonam so akotututuo no a wo mo kase wo mampani won pam na adwumanum no enu nti ene wo mani abrese wo ma hwe ne ye a wo mnu anu MPP fo be bu wo mo pa bra wo musu de account ye nkodumedie na se live ye ne amade boni McBaron ebetwetwe nkomo ne mom no centrofo su enya kwan ye omusa ensem yenko ansane akoya mani boni no.
Polling agents and supporters there maimed some of them, and you are saying what? She's been invited by the police. What has become of that invitation? If indeed it was an invitation. Because it wasn't an invitation. The police rather went to her house. So we know that because this is a well thought out orchestration being supervised by President Akufo-Addo himself, who is commander-in-chief, she will be left off the hook like the several other MPP criminals Honorable Vice-Free Ankra mentioned, who have been left off the hook despite the atrocities they have committed against NDC supporters and innocent civilians. And that is why we are serving notice. You see, when you talk about things like this, people say, oh, you are complaining too much. You are talking too much. We are in opposition. We bet this fourth Republican democracy. And as a responsible opposition, a law-abiding political party, it is our responsibility to continuously highlight these acts of violence, these cruel acts which have the tendency to plunge this country into chaos and doom. It is our responsibility to do so, and that is why we are doing it. But above all, we also have a right to defend ourselves. And that is why our elections director, and even before today, our national youth organizer, has called on all party supporters to defend themselves in line with the right to self-defense provided under the Constitution. And today we are reiterating that call. Comrades who are listening to us this afternoon, do not sit aloof and allow these cowards and criminals to beat you, maim you, and even kill you. You have a right to defend yourselves. Mobilize yourself. Come together. Whatever you can get you can get to defend yourself against harm, against death, do so. Call on us anytime you need any support, and we will stand by you every step of the way to make sure that we resist this oppressive rule, this rule of terror and tyranny we are all being subjected to. And we know we shall prevail at the end of the day. But we have also cautioned members of our security agencies who still have their conscience intact, their integrity intact, and who are not happy with what is happening, that they must rise up and be counted. This is the time for them to act. Today, the Ghana Armed Forces is being bastardized. As for the police, they've been rendered useless by this government, which has bastardized all state security agencies. But there are good people in there, and I dare say that the good people in there are in the majority. And that is why we are appealing to their conscience that people are giving the institutions you belong to a bad name, this is the time to act. As for the MPP hoodlums and bandits and their collaborators in our state security agencies, like Honorable Levis said, power is transient. December 7th is not far. The next NDC government will fish all of them out, including the policemen in uniform, that police commander at Ifutu, including all of them, Afia Mark, and all these members of parliament. And that is why he said that we are all in this country who know what is happening. You can consider that as a threat or a warning, because that day is coming, and it is coming really quick. We will fish all of them out and deal with them drastically, including the men in army uniforms, police uniforms, and all of them. Apart from standing up to their intimidation now, apart from mobilizing ourselves to defend our people through every legitimate means, we will ensure when that day of reckoning comes, when that day of accountability comes, we will ensure that there is retribution. And that is why the international community, our religious bodies, civil society organizations who are not happy with what is happening, some of whom are speaking up, like Bishop Ajina Sari, like the security experts who are calling for the dismissal and the prosecution of that gangster, criminal, thuggish minister Hawa Kumse. That is why we are saluting all of them. We are encouraging them to continue to speak up. We will not stop the press conferences. But that doesn't mean that that is all we will do. We will defend ourselves. We have told our people to mobilize. If they attack them, they should retaliate through every legitimate means, because they have the right to self-defense. That is what we will do. But when eventually, I'm saying when and not if, because it is just a matter of time, power shifts, then we will know what will become of these criminals and thugs and their collaborators in our state agencies who are terrorizing innocent civilians, including journalists, maiming people, killing people, and so on. That day will surely come. And so, Parker, what has happened is not an invitation. What is happening is a cover-up. We are aware, we know what the plan is, and we are telling them, all the people there, they are making, the police officers there, they are making their police career, the military officers, they are making their career in the military, that respected state security agency, coterminous with that of President Akufo-Addo. The day President Akufo-Addo will exit office will be the last day they will serve as policemen and military men, and we will deal with them mercilessly. That is the message we are sending across to them today. Thank you. Kluche, I can see that you have a question.
Quick one. Abusiafo Yenua Bema Samije Viewer, Director of Communications ma NDC amanyoko no wono eno okasa ya na no esiye ya yanko ya mane boni wo Byron ne ye said ensem no ko no said ye Yewra Samije Vi e ka no obia wo ho kwan o say NDC supporters wo ho kwan say wo mo be resist brofo kan no so mbe si kwan nti bibia wonim so use a obetimi de defend wo ana so obetimi de age wo nkwa abo wo nkwa abo wankasa wa ho ode eho eban no ye ne sa pepepe enso ye ma me ha wa kumsi so beka se no anso no koye bia otutuo sanse na kofo blocking ne car omo shitai omo she cars omo she everyone saying bicycles nti no so o defend no ba yanko ya mane boni no Byron na wie ye mo ha mo akwaba ye nim say Yewra Director of Elections every sefi ankra kasai ansa na Yewra Samije Vi be kasa boni to fama ye dem pa na NDC omo pe ewo aban wo mo pe ewo isi wo ewo registration exercise ya akoye ntokwa ne basabasa ya anti obi esunyi
yo me da so hima nya NDC for kan mo 8 weekly press conference HFA aya edincho aya tro ya for voter e be 2020 yeah kwaso no mo din say aya state sponsored according to NDC no mo din say state sponsored attacks for baby to say Banda Winneba and I put to constituency about the Kuku and a Kaswa would to say Isa near Koso high violence issues, a Koso to trust a Mayakoa ọmọ de tia NDC for no that ọmọ ji to mu say state sponsored ọmọ ma warning say ekobase ọmampani ekofado entimi anye madam Hawa Kumsi bibia dia and say NDC na me ado no mpo abamu dia they will prosecute her and now somebody do come brand new no wotimi akọ answer for those infractions and now somebody you to as a public official or public event and as a public place no obe answer pa omo say NDC for omo nyina so full contact was near kono soldier for ebinom police for ebinom eso de omo hajimu a omo terrorize omo na say omo to trust no omo de affect NDC for no to say cost society na NDC for so omo so omo defend omo nti na de yawa wo mu say abentina edin so adwuma koso na omo so omo agents ne party folks all the kuku ne futu ne kaswa ne bandari areas na ebe ko akoko observe we bi na bada ne ntokwa na bi kuku bi prepare bi ne ade no emwa say ko say the say 2020 elections are kono there peace and answer asunje ehwehwe no enkonko banita nti omo stre o mampani ekufa do say nia madam Hawa Kumsi aye no otumi afra no no prosecute no anya sa na omo so there and ne beba no omo stress and this phone nyina so and defend omo all the police registration centers across the country was omo to nyina amaye nkunkum omo and as you prepare this for no omo so omo nyina na omo defend omo and the end is for kan there ya opa omo di ya say aden omo agents around not to say omo no ye prepare ye chichichi bi not to say report to police station enko adwuma so that for the biachia omo yes omo say entumi koba na say omo kwa na betumi hanto omo sa it omo sre nya sa dia na ban so dia for na omo didi bisa chen omo yes ebi mu yes soldier for ebi mu ye police for ebi political parties ni na no omo hwe no mo prosecute omo and the for hello
Baron omo kan bibi fa police for ho say police for ne other security agencies so de omo ye na say omo ma ho kwan aban sesa omo bepa mo omo pacho che no mu ma me
no kwa omo pacho say soldier for bi ni police for bi say issue but report issue of police station so mo di akire no until now mo ni akire omo site a place like Aswa violent incidents bi akọ so futu Winneba omachi omo NDCPC and also na court omra okobi se bisansen bi so mo pache se emra no mo di eti omo sa no se koba na sa na to aso sa ni soja fo bi so a omo di sa nyamran se machi according to them ni omo ye no how omo ne de se koba na sa no mo to aso sa de it is omo ba na me adom na NDC we ni de so also ometu omosusa no mo yomo nyina fi adwuma no was omo gidi say police and so you neutral omo gidi say military and so you neutral the command say wafa one side now we fight against any political party in such democratic state there and so mo ba na won say be be wo no so say you free ho dan on pa che no
Baron ya besa ba on chen bi o ye hu say central for no ye question and answers and answer Q&A o mo busa sem no mo ya no ya besa ba on chen ma me ko ka so ho na asem we e free e shase bana de but e be wie kaso na no ya etuo e kasa ho no ye nua be ma settlement e wo kaso set e wie ma me ma ha na me sa mo akwa aba ye nim se kaso de ne posifo de omo na esifo mo so mo invite nipa nan a omo che omo minister ka ho e so omo mra de ba kire se si ase de situation tie e wo kaso e si zongo ahemfo bebre kra de omo agim se omo foa entemone sa ase so e set hwem mai
yo e fia me da se anga dwei ena ofa kaswa odikro a oho nine sani tedu ono ene ni mpanifo a omo kaswa efre MPP NDC for ni nyina ne se from frɛ yi na se enyam ekoso ene 3 days etotototo ekototo ye ewo police station step to cry eho ni nyina no cheta entwan yi kwakwa ama kaswa di no akwete enya dia taswadi no etimi ekwa enimu kra niam etototo na nko ye ntiti so mo frɛ MPP NDC na NDC no chese omu nyina executive nyina bo modia baye MPP so enso ebaye na police commander this police commander of Samuel Odame ono so etimi ebaye MC ono so makele so mamensa ono so eba former MC Adam Flehu ono so eba ye na ye se mpelifoni nyina no mo hia ye e wa nfie eno na eye na yi Sani Sedu ono ni mpelifo ka kire mo say in fact enyama e course no enya de twenye bakọ kra e de nim guase kra eni de bia kaso yetimyo yakamyo ye buru we mo twa bi mutim se kai ni nyina no enkoyie kra e ma wonom nananom eni nti ene dwe o ma bai MPP ni ani si o mo sre o manim se enya dia ntokwasam ebetimi akoso biem eni wotinu aka me ni ade nyina ni nyina mu no ekọ kwakọ fun se MPP obi okasa ma wonom eye Charles Odum ono eye communication ono ka kire nananom se domo ka nyina ye no kono woni nuomo ho enya do metimi akontokwa biara da enze na ma kai omo so ese sa etututo sa wetuna kwame abiyu ko twani din ko ani pan ko ni nam ye kontokwa no ehu hia na MPP chairman eni baba Lami ko do so ye NDC ni omo nyina ye nuafo omo ka sa omo te enti sa de nyina besu ena NDC aye Amedu Twalek ono so ye NDC secretary ono so ka say in fact ni ma na ekoso no the MPP for so si brom crop no oye mu the person nanamo afre say sei eni ma so enkodi nti omo so elsewhere say say no MPP for bo omo kra no no so me ko police station akwa report to ediama wonum na MPP NDC for nyina de sombo ne bo eye police command say omba omo nji ma MPP for say police command so oba omo nji o ma say ni nyina ne say eye subtenant Samuel odame so kire say that's eye ne the president MPP for say on there onye ene NDC for so onye jogoja ba ko chi franga sambi omagu afa ne so anaso maka sembia de tia no ni nyina ne say ono e police ni daduma ena obeye sane mla etie ensese de wakai oma nananuma frɛ na ɔno ɔma hyɛ boy dia ɔno nso de mbra ene ba bɛyɛ adwuma as a police ni ɔnyɛ hwehwɛ ni mu sɛ we yɛ party bi so we yɛ sɛ ɔno nsɛ mla ne kyewa na akyew sane bɛyɛ akaso abɛdwo minia na yɛ ɛkɔ so akaso no nti na FPP ni NDC for cancel sɛ kaso anya de a ɔmɛko bio na asomdwe nkwa na esi ɔmo hwehwɛ nti ɔma kom to mapom ɛwɔ nananum anim
Oma swear se omo ma basabasa bi ama omo de antoa anase swearing so oma no hunu ye a omo de hyebo omo nisu ye a na omo de swear no e de swearing papa ben
oma ngunsa ensa de oma ngubi say ye fran to anase ye frɛ kano anase se dabi
eno oma for omo sign paper bia say binding on them
se say omo wie ye no ena nananom hyɛ police commander say Sanzo Makai, Omunko police commander, no more consent paper, no more contract, so any dance here. Says the CA, Yomasi say, at all say no, Nayano, who practice, no matter say Pokua, no matter say Boo. But then this bonus says, Uncle Fa, I people for Nako for Murphy, Boko, Edo Mabegano, Omo Yanko, because someone you know that. Sayasa, Boko for Nabadia, Nankasum Jeva Kaswa. Enti omman kokon ko ansa no makwa ko sensa esa pepa no enti boko fo no ko ya dia sabe ko ko mzango cha enti omo do badu huru
set mam sambrem bio na ye hu enra etuo toto ye asem na ye NDC parliamentary candidate any MPP parliamentary candidate ni minister of special initiatives how akumsi no omo de ko bo ani ni omo supporters omo mienu na kasa no omo na ko fa amanso twi ani ja hyehye na ade no mo hobi omo sign ade no mo hobi
omo ni hobi MPP
na omo ni obi dia ne no omo san ade na ye den
omo ni obi o by MC ne ba ye na you mu chairman MPP for chairman any big more party no na we so secretary baba Lami mo any party executive NDC for ne ba ye back PC NDC PC no for Amadi na anabu hawa committee no ye MP no so ono so Amadi e so mo de omo nyina ye hu ma go ho
set man say me na wase so mienu amma bi dia ne na de o musensan nyina no enhyada nkosi aga papa bi asa ye mum se na nanom ayefo afre meeting che se kro bia wowura na nanom mo kro num ho nti muntumi magi kro no na anya se politics amo pa bia bayo nti ebi kra yansa na mo ba bedi akire na mo meye mese no nti ene de ye na mum pass wo manfa o musansan krata ase de na candidate no amu o mkofa ntokwa ne ba o muni ho de ebe asempa ma me fa nko Eastern region ye nua be ma Michael Akrofi wo Eastern region ho no me so mu chodi ni sa ye say Dwabinsewa market ho enso mu chodi one of the centers ho no Michael Akrofi awie ye mo ha mo akwaba
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we hono di ntwa no so far Eastern region de ente asem money bia ana ho so mahwehwe asoma hyehye ka atwitwiti o ho ana.
Oh, Afia there be nyamin tengu bi bisa AC e wo ahaye. Ye ya there so incident na AC ye no. If you want to dia na bi boni dia AC we pie man tem haye.
Na che se se wa market na no pay akote se asem kase ato maji ato ma ye mu ye nika pre ye se kwa covid ye dwomfo ma akodwuma ye ntwa de e na eja so asan ba be abeto ho nom no ubetimi a che se de ase ne ma ho.
Afia ase ne ma bebre ne ma empempem na enya no pay egedifo a omudija ewo eyegabin se wa ejom na no pay o man form hu ye kra esan say ejabrani and himachi eto eye eja eye stores mako eduosia na echi emu a che se ne ma bi te se nku a ye de saye ho afezo ntoma niema ye di detergent se mina ni ade and stores no bia na your ton provisions ni ye keke kan de enya sanketwa na enum na chese eye security man owo etwanim ye ne kasa no chese ahomachi be no miensa ebremu no enu hu se wusie bi efifi eye edwane eye stores no be miensam eba no se na de na esi enu nti ono de se onam ho nyina fire service for na makrampo onim ena obob na echeche mu se omanfo mu nim fire service for em from and on also bo modern say otumika efie ye kofodo jabe say wa market na e ben e commercial bank no ne wa call fire service for no mo ufi e before start calling that door hodum na wa call from it e kwan so a no share fire service for tanka say omo bae na ombedu ho no e na say somebody be do eja no no mu do meja ni wie na nya semketo a omanfo said pin krampo no nya dia store hye no ombetumi afem so na ye ka ache ya hwefo no nyema bebre pem e na chesa before na eyom de aboso abom yem no mu se ya hwesika loan bank bosia kwampo no bibiga na eja atom so mu preko pesa aseni ma omu nye di so bia eto mu so akohwe se aban ebe omomwa na se eye loan ketenketi bi ye be mo na omatu bi asset omnyema bi mu bia a ebe wapa MC owo ni Durban South and I feel so a parliamentary candidate for na Ocean New Job South a Marcus Yera Michael Chibe CEO for Free Zones. Omuna alcohol and a fire service for that before Echo Shako say Niema Ashe Emma Omashoman Obase and will be as I bind the bomb or the back. Meno Case fire service for fans on Mutobako Shadi Potina and Nam Suma Ijan Eto Seno will be the new Gianni and Uja as you see who say a electrical photo hishumom be yen and between establish and I say Adana say when a nam so ma ijano eshi eye gabe say wa ejuma stores poly edusia ashi and ahimachia
set Michael Akrofie na wase papa we de ma me no mo dwabe market ye besere mo a munya akoma na we wudi akire wa hwe akokko dwendwen saa na obi pikoso wo chena ko akwa asem e de abre we de mo awire papa na covid ya ntahwe na we say so asan aba kan ye mam kafra wate kuse kra na eye bambo dwuma efo a wo mo mayi mu asan akwakoche nkrofo a se ye se Ghana an approve se da Ghana ni Togo ne Cote d'Ivoire no ne ade nya de ketwa wo mo ne nam mu a chese minim de wo Ghana ha ye ne yete Ghana ha no ma de bia na Ghana nyo na Ghana nyo se ha de eye heaven e man nkrofo bi a chenchene a wo mbeso omru ya cheche wo mu nyina e mo de kokobo ama san nkrofo ni na se wo ma mu nipa bonfo mu nim wo mu to mo ni si Ghana ha empenduru ombeba no ye be chi wo mu nyina
Meno kase sisi bi we gina Ghana ni Togo border so ha ye kura e friend pagakofe e be pie mo ha no mo kire se wo trata ya egu ye chi a wo ni wani ehu a e se we Togo ne sa nti ye senka yanka se be bo atere na yakọ Togo akọhwe se de e ho hyehyɛ tie na so ye bo wura ho a ye kɔ no e na sejafo e wo Togo a ya san no mo se mo bo de ehu ban no e bo pini ye ka kire se o mo ma ye ntumi nru me san se ya ma lockdown a bibia e pa kire se ya to bo dem a obi anu a be fi Togo abagana esan se coronavirus a aman me no e Ghana ni Togo ina e bo ho ban se enko tretre no omo guso omo yo modwuma na ye chekire mu a ye hwehwe mu a ya ne nkofo ayo ha no edi nkomo na ye kire se ya mpa se ya to bodem na bodem na ya to mu no ya to ma hiafo esan se wo sika obetumi etua sika dia ma sojafo na police fa e bo ban ne dia o meja wo ama wakom na wo a wo ni sika to ba patcho so ko to ade o Togo aba beton ana se wo fi Togo aba we Ghana no enya ade a o mema we mu na ntietie mu ne pa kire se ebi ma bodompem aye ma dwen se o ma betua sika dia ma sojafo ni police fa e bo ban no se de ba edu se ma betwa mu din a ɔma be room aba be tro di nti ene ye ni security agency say o Ghana soldier for police for national security for BNI for and abo pin high aba be hwe say border no so etisen.
Where we are standing now is Ghana. So if you cross the road over here now, we are going to Mango Chireke. Mango Chireke is just a one town, but at the right side is Togo and the left side is Ghana. Yeah, this road is a smuggling road completely. So this is the place the people used to come and pass, and they registered here in Ghana. Like I said, our area here, we have got about, say, 72 unapproved route. Yes, right on to... that is Agochima shopping. Even next week, we are heading to Batuan. This is the next town called Apagama. That place, the road is there about, say, 10. The stretches are... the difficult roads are for us. Let's take it Apagama, Batuman, Shopi. Those are the places where the unapproved roads are more. Yeah, if we have a military presence, it's better for us because the customs and the police, they fear the citizen doesn't take them seriously. Yeah.
Nti who say nkrofo enkola efi dua se eba Togo eno mu fi amoba no mo ye Ghana for mo ko school e Togo. So we do any boy to say school no mko ya omapon a afi na omo ba fie no na ye ne omo kase no mo pa che say brofo de omo nti French nko a nti be person ke ne omo kasa kakra. What is your name?
My name is Ashukan Marcel.
Okay, where do you come from?
I come from Togo.
Togo. Are you Togolese?
Yes.
You're Togolese.
Yes.
So what are you doing here now?
You go from Shul. You go from Shul.
School.
Yeah.
So where is the school? Togo.
Yes.
So what are you doing in Ghana here?
In for the areas.
Where's your parents?
My parents. It's
You live in Ghana?
yes.
And your school is in Togo?
Yes.
Wow.
Abusiafo we we be kase brofo kase say the reality of the situation say we Ghana for nkra omuko school e wo Togo but omo abusiafo et Ghana anum say nti we be block o mpa de e be ya asema me fa nko tema na tanker drivers a omo tema na omo tu omo ni esi post for say nyame anim nie omo tumi ni post for wo tema ntena ho enne ne chena adan a post for afa ho kwan ene ya chu na stop na che say sikagie basa just say ancho just say beju hu sika nyina e de afuru se wo msisa de ende wo mutumi ntina kroma wo msika lalamia kakra no posifo emergy ni nyina afuru wo yenu abemo hina mponsa wo tema woni se tema so e na landlord niema nyina no Togo Mali Niger ni ade Togo nka ho de cause Togo for wo port but Mali Niger Burkina wo nyina de wo niema efa Ghana hasa so wo ni port Ghana pe ene wo nti eduru se a na che se ahometesem e na auto drivers nyina onya mponsa wie ya mo ha
Yanu aba.
Esesi a driver for ni di o mani braso police for so omo entete wo mu gigi sika boni ifru omo no e dey na police eye wo drivers na aye e wo sase mu ho o my official report bi ama mpedifo ana
Yo mini aba me da se sase mu ya esie na fe tanker gas drivers no empo enen sa wo hwe media wodi ya krapodo a na wone industrial and commercial workers union MCICU pompo ene kan wontoma ahwimu na wotre se wona ye enema pi sanka police for no betimi ehu odwumadi a wodi esomfa so a ewo edema ama Ghana nanso woye nie na wofa fango anase wofa gas edi fitema na wade ko bia bi se emfimfire mantemu na fensu atoy mantemu no o se bedu baby kura anajo di ahimrate na obehwe na posi ni ase na ta yefita na ogina kwan mu na titiri what say be bia ha won pa ni titiri wo se watu asi tema hanam na wadi wani atre atoye ene emfimfire mantemu de se enya asem kuma kura woni tire se police ni agina ho na document pa we bra afi kura de what say police for kura de jama sabi de national security adjuma na se BNI adjuma no woye na wobisa nkrata na kodu baabi na se wanya nkrata ni bi na tese nkrata nse ne yete no ebi wo no mu anyom driver fofo na wo se omukura na mo empenifo a wo hwe na wo dispatch gas ahodo no wo na wo hwe nso behwe no na police for gina kwamu woji wo sika be Ghana city no aha mienu ekosi na apemo so a ni nyina no ema driver ni no anase gas tanker driver ni no ontimi enye na dwuma yie enu nti woni nam so stress IGP mbremwe na onkasa enche eye ne mrantie no na se ne wajiji sika de enya ade a chese eboa wo mokura tanker drivers yi amfa nduru hɔ no mu anam wɔn nso so wɔn de ɛyɛ ɔhaw no bi ɛkɔtɔ ɛyɛ mo adwumayɛfoɔ anaasɛ wɔn mpanimfoɔ a wɔyɛ adwuma mu ɛyɛ tanker gas drivers owners no nso wɔn nso wɔkyerɛ sɛ bi wɔ kura mpo a ne sika sɛmpoa no a wɔde ɛma no ɛno yi kuro yɛ bi ɛna wɔyi ɛde ma polisi ne obi wɔ kura mpo a ɛnyɛ ade a wɔtua ne kaa ne nyinaa no adeɛ sɛ ne nyinaa no na kyerɛ sɛ driver yi ɛna kyerɛ sɛ ne ho ɛkyerɛ no wɔne ɛde firi hɔ na wɔsan bi nso ɛbɛtoto ɛyɛ NPA mesɛ National Petroleum Authority anim sɛ ɛbɛsi abere ɛyɛ atomic gyahye a ɛma nipa bi ɛfa mu ahyerɛ mo nkwa NPA ɛte ɔmo ani ɛde si ɛyɛ gas stations ahodoɔ so sɛ waba ne ɔmo no anaasɛ wɔma wɔn kwan na wɔnyɛ adwuma wɔn a wɔn sie wɔn a wɔn asie wie bɛsie ne ɛnya ade a kyerɛ sɛ NPA no atumi alɛte ban na ne nyinaa nom nsɛm twitwere bi a kyerɛ sɛ tanker drivers yi atwere gu ya na wɔtɛn man owura Safi Muhammad na odi anim na afei nso ICFo nso edi anim wɔtɛ sɛ animanim ayi ano ɔman ne mbrɛ mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn nso wɔnkɔ kɛtɛ so a wɔmfa wɔyɛ kuru kwan ɛna ɛnkoro
me aware say adewe ekoya ma Professor Miakumfi abreso ye di eche ko Burkina na Ghana any Burkina Faso fo koye especially college fo no omukọ no aye bia we ade a omugiri se sa nhyeche o maye bre bia beso ko anya adwuma omni police fo akasa ne ade a ni nyina anya adwuma ne se abeduru we ana
yo bi nyamba ade a aye friend sen adroba fo ye kan kire se sɛ enye dia wo kan asɛm ɛwɔtama anaasɛ nkran a sɛbi wɔn a wɔwɔ saa ne ntuo so ebi a wɔwɔ mantam ahodoɔ no deɛ ɛnya ade asafo ɛte sɛ odogo bi kura enu abɛkura fo ɛnu nti wɔn du wɔn no sɛ obɛno sɛ bia in their own world wo du wɔn mu a agye sɛ nea wɔn waka ɛna wo bɛbi atum na sɛ wo drɔba ni na sɛ wo du wɔn mu na sɛ wɔka sɛ fa ha anaa yɛ sɛ na sɛ enti discussions ɛkɔ so fi saa mene santiri no abɛyɛ saa bere deɛ ɛnyɛ ade a yɛ adwuma wɔn kyerɛ sɛ sɛbi wɔn adrɔbafoɔ no deɛ ɛsɛne sɛ wɔnni kamafoɔ nti no baabi wɔbɛdu bia na wɔtetere wɔn nsa aguo wɔn sua sɛ bɛsiɛ na obia mpo mfi ɔmo ɛwɔ saa asɛm no ɛnɛ yi wɔsrɛ IGP ɛne mpanifoɔ sɛ wɔn brɛ mu
yo ɔyɛ aponsa me na wase papa yɛnu abɛma ɔyɛ aponsa ne yɛte ne kafitama harbor industrial area hɔ na driver for me tankafoɔ mo de ne amadi akɔne aba no wɔn ka sɛ de posifoɔ ne tete wɔn ntumi nya na ade wɔn aka ɛsɛ wo ka ne nkran ha unu kumase ana techiman ana ebi apaga border kra na kyese ne wo yɛ de wo pesika no wo so mbegye no eno a no wo ebegye ma me fam free time ho na afi yenkosum ye nua be ma Jesse amankwa e wo honom phase 4 edi introduce medie no fa eto so enan ene yaduru so na so hum so de one of the flash points said obi beka no a kyese wo mutumi to aba prensa e ma ne pai nti one way ana registration no so akwakopai e ho Jesse awie ya mo ha mo akwaba
so it's Afia.
Yo, Jesse, editor no phase 4 no mo sha se osuma ti sen wo ho.
Afia, obo anan ba suma phase 4 no if you start ongoing EC registration. Bibi akoso wano. Ye nyina ni phase mu de eya na edu abato so a honom bata ye ni enye bi ekoso sa but ye phase registration ni koso no nipa registrada em register ba Afia eni asesan kakra me no ka say anope mi bo anan call centers be Tere, sisi a baby am doing a Suhum police station. Na me ba ha no almost start registration no 7 o'clock. Up to by this time no, if you make my register ni pa bako 53 sisi a. Now for Monday no up to Wednesday no my register ni pa bako 406 phase 4. Ba oba ha if ya nipa every 2 agitrada register pa one card for coming December ECI can say about to yeah, Jesse, anyone so say na nipa be say 53 pe na na atwo mudi eno ahwehwe maso kakra free anopa be si anwumrei ana omunya how bi o machine ho ana omunya how bi o machine o efia anopa from anopa 7 no start jumedi na say up to by this time no nipa 53 na etimi register from anopa 7 o'clock no we omunya how bi o machine no COVID-19 protocols so ni nyina enyama akoso wano police station and registered in bambo adwuma no so ebusu akoso ho wano anipa di training abata ebusu register no wano
ma papa Jesse wo hwe video na wo de asend ya ase easy for it o sa o ba ko kra de odi table na da na e drums a wo bo ntwene wo na wo ko e wo ya sure so mo ye adwuma
ebi omo ye adwuma pa na ene wu kwada no suanu mo na no adwuma yefo eno ntino mo na akọ adwuma na mom nya aro wo fa me ne kasa ne odi tijan se kwa nwume mu a na wo se nipa no ebodom pimpa eba ebebu kwa nwume bia no mo achi won kakra ho no baba de tam ne de ya na nipa no mba ne bako ana be register
yo ene me na wase papa ebetimi akoye nua be ma Charles so ne mo mansa na no ye LPG amenyokoye rapalu ene da no na se ya so akwakoyi ne running mate a wayi oba besia pa se de ma na wo so na so ase ma ye ntoso a chese obi akoye na live a no wode ma ba beto so ye behwe sa asem ne ya se e ma na mo ye ntoso sese ya na ase ma no yeso di president bi ye yi a ebe kakra no wo se mo ma ye nyina be di president ye se mo koyi mu de mo pa wi a na pa ma ne de asoso ama mo de ahwe mo hafa ye nko Charles onum Charles ewe ye mo ha mo akwa ba ye nua be ma Charles e wo takra de kwesimintim Charles ewe aha phase 4 no koso mo honum wo esikado ana kwesimintim ana sekune
Sesiara amenyore kese modin kan pei ewo takrade na sesi mas bible pei oye kwesimintim sesiara amenyore kese na yakọ takrade no so far no yebohu de phase 4 no first na mbro no be wo ha na nkofulu complain there and our registration no baba yenchana sesiara amenyore kese da mbro no a bit there oye secondary taxi station beach today or your beach road taxi station. Now Accra station, this year also what the demo registration be alcohol. Amount to go papa war register. Yes, one you better pay more Quasimintim no, your Quasimintim zongo, neo Quasimintim chrome. Oh yeah, face train or what could pay more Quasimintim chrome. Since I'm your case, you Quasimintim zonga, baby today, Safu zongo, Sofo zongo. Arizona, Tres Sisters, Nado, County, Nara, registration centers, Midwoha, amount for good papa, war register Sunday in a what Saturday. Number Sunday no, Nanka, Yabaka, Yedusu, Oyendana, Sunday no, Domo Papa, I do Bialifia Sola, no Abba. Now so, Endano, on call the donor register, the number on Shada, on Yelbe today, Sunday, the no. The baby said that Basa, yes, sir, Anka. Amafu nyimda nke zongo de eya na nke mentum wa se no so kwesimintim ye zongo ye biebia yara kasekenita kwada zongo a obi bese wo chada wodi wo hu ni a wenwe kwe papa e wa ha de nti e fa hampa ele nka de sabi zongo puna wo register no biara the comfort no ho dembro se no na candidate parliamentary candidate ahoro no so local oye lawyer Fifi Bockman dey original den ama NDC all around now one na wo keke ka hono so also work around ni bi to them all pepe nti Afia ebisama mo record wa hade na meda bro
yo Charles ye na wase papa ye nua be ma Charles eji wo eye sekunde takrade esikado keta ho mpatam ni ano de sa report de emaye no ma me fa nko ayi ensefo froso na flag bearer ene opani oda eye Liberal Party of Ghana Yeru Akofia Palu ena asisi a waka se won de onim se wo ba na Ghana fo to abama no wo be ye o mampani a Ghana fo nkra wo muko school wo eye tertiary institutions university polytechnic ni teacher training nursing training ni ade nyina obem obi a free education na ne bota kese pa ne sanye ye kra no na mantia ne maba be se empema ha mienu eye 200,000 obem om nyina nwuma wo koko adwuma no emu ne Yeru Apalu kasa no no ono ada ne ho ade se de wono na 2020 abatoi party ne kwa probe the whole Ghana one guy ya wo mo yi ne so won na nya flag bearer na chese won to aso emo wo msanso ene wono anso yi ne running mate ye obapa na be de eche ye maame O'Brien Safo Margaret so wono ene nya ne running mate a chese wono no ebegina yenko amano so ye ne opani ne betwetwe nkomo ne mom ye be ye de ne video no be to dwa yenko ye nua be ma ba ko ewo Cape Coast ye Cape Coast so di introduce media phase 4 etisen ewo Cape Coast so be ka Cape Coast kro ya NDC parliamentary candidate ba ko no say ne card a ode tro abato no ode koye registration as candidate for NDC. Yeah, now so be a candidate electoral commission for withdraw. Internet is want to mean your candidate. We interest also say na e ho ensem no etie. Ye nua be ma awia mo ha o.
ya no mama yes ya
se ho ya de
oh nyame dia ten
che baby a ugina sesi a Cape Coast fa na ugina sesi a
Sisi a mo de Fantoman and a madam probo no breva abanze said the registration exercise course no me koko pm ho na wokɔ hɔ a ɛhɔ no was centers makoma ko nsia na ɔmatumi ayɛ mu nine dada ansa phase 4 no eba ba start na anapɛ mi kodu 12 Apostle Church number 2 hɔ no na bibia ɛkɔ so kama asundwe mu a na ɛkɔ so a na mmom no nipa dodoɔ na edinkan a register wɔ ɛfa na edi enimu dada no na ɛde kɔ na ewie de nipa no makoma na ɛba nti fia na papa mi saa bre a me na wɔkɛsɛ na nipa makoma edu mienu pɛ na ɔmatumi aba center hɔ ababa register na me bisa onua a yɛfa ne dimandɔ me sɛ kofi me nsa bisa sɛ ɛhɔ ɛtesɛn na obi a kyerɛ sɛ bibia bɔkɔ ɔno no registration center officer ɔhwɛ me bibia etumi akɔso na ɔtumi anim sɛ sɛdeɛ centers ni bi ɔmo complain sɛ ɔmo ahye ɛnyɛ adwuma na basabasi bi esi hɔ no ɛhɔ ɛntesa asomdwe ɛna ɛkɔ so na woka biribi sɛ NDC please baako a nsɛnsɛm bi avata na voter ID card ho no asɛm na kɔpie mu ɛwɔ court na yɛdi akyire ti sɛ me no kɛsɛ deɛ mentumi ɛmfa ne fomasibrɛ ɛma mu sisi a na yɛdi akyire deɛ ɛwɔ biara no yɛmfa nkaman UTV ahwɛfoɔ na mɛkɔ adwuma kɔ nyɛ na esi a ɛhɔ na mentem ho asibi ɛma no ho so wokɔ adwuma kɔ wokɔ kɔpie mu ɛwɔ nkwantenom esi ama na wohwɛ na yɛde nipa ɛfi benkum nimfa bimu sɛ NDC4 na ɛyɛ bimu sɛ NDC4 na ɛyɛ na me no kɛsɛ de bibia ayɛ bɔkɔ a adwuma kɔ nyɛ na esi a sisi a no ɔmonam asomdwe abua ɛwɔ hɔ abrante Ibrahim Daze amanabɔ no ɛsi ɛwɔ finfin mantam
Daze ɛne ɛte ne nka no afei yɛmfififiri mantam Cape Coast na yɛnkɔ yɛwura apale hɔ nom LPG amanyɔko no wɔse enwuma maako mpema hanu ɛna ɔba bebie ama amanteɛ ne mabaa no
institutions will be centers of excellence where world-class research and development will take place. Our primary and secondary school students will once again have the confidence to dream to be inventors and scientists. Salaries of our teachers and workers in the educational and healthcare sector, especially, will be something to be proud of, timely and compensating. My government will not owe a single teacher. My government will provide free Wi-Fi services to our educational institutions. That's from primary to secondary to university. There will be free Wi-Fi because we want our children to utilize ports into information or technology. Our primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare institutions have to be upgraded to world-class standard.
First of all, I thank the Almighty God who selects rulers of nations in our world, and also extend my gratitude to our founder and leader of our party, Ghana's next president, Mr. Kofi Apalu, for once again nominating me as his running mate for this year's presidential and parliamentary elections. I accept with humility this great honor done me. I again want to commend our party executives at all levels, and especially at the grassroots members, especially with the grassroots members with whom I have had such a cordial working relationship with during my tenure as the General Secretary of our party, for accepting my nomination as a running mate to the presidential candidate, Mr. Civil Kofi Apalu. The task ahead, leading to the realization of winning this election, is daunting, but surmountable. It is surmountable because our visionary and hard-working leader, as well as the executives in the various levels of positions of trust in our great party across the country, are working effectively to propagate the message of real change to make our winning of this election possible. It is surmountable also because of the clamor of Ghanaians for the emergence of a third political party to take over the running of our dear nation.
Yera Kofia Palu LPG amanyoko no na chese ono so woje ne fans saa wakofafa oba besia se wono enemeye ne running mate as say the ma obesia women are in vogue yade aseda ema o se uguso a wo hwe live e wo UTV so ne ya ka obi se yada ne ho abebekọ agudi ehun semu nim se ye nua be ma Isaac Dogbe akwakokum bi me neho obiti ni pakro che say an stop match no a enka de na variety di ye no kwotete na no nyina adi firi ho man next time hu anwurani be ma wo do agro akwako Ghana na yete no ye ni hwe kura no ne ye wo vim ye bo ayi e box ne ye bo no form ye bo no soro ye bo no wie ba bia Ghana ye title ye de aba neho eno an ye da ne ho aba ye ba ye de aka nyina to amoso e wo ewia prem to be ka se ebo so